Hi everyone, hope you're all well. Welcome back to our series of Web Development Simplified. In our last video, we talked a little bit about HTML, some basic structure, popular editors that you can use, things like that. And in today's video, we're going to talk about some key concept of HTML. So if you haven't watched the previous videos, I recommend going back and checking those and then coming back here as well. So as mentioned before, HTML is the backbone of the modern web, and in this video we'll be delving into the fundamental concepts of HTML and talking about its structure and uncovering its pivotal role in shaping the websites we interact with every day. So if you're looking to enhance your coding skills, build your website, or gain a deeper understanding of the digital landscape, mastering HTML is a crucial step. So buckle up as we embark on this igniting journey through the key concepts of HTML. By the end of this video, you should be well on your way to speaking the language of the web fluently. So let's get started. So the first concept we're going to be talking about first is the tags and elements. So tags and elements are fundamental concepts in HTML, and they're used to structure and define the content of a web page. They provide instruction to web browsers on how to display and format different types of content. Let's break down some of these concepts now. First one is HTML tag. So tags are basically a snippet of code enclosed in angle brackets that instructs the web browser on how to interpret and display content. Tags are used to mark up different parts of a document, indicating the beginning and end of a specific element. So for example, the H1 tag is used to define a top-level heading, while the P tag is used to define paragraphs of text. Tags often come in pairs with the opening tag and the closing tag that wraps around each of the content to be affected by the tag. So you can see in the H1, the closing tag has a backslash of H1, and then the paragraph tag has a backslash of H2. Elements are essentially a combination of an opening tag and the content to be marked up and a closing tag. It represents a specific type of content on the page. Elements are the building blocks of an HTML document and can be as simple as a heading or complex as a multimedia player. A simple example of HTML using the P paragraph, for example, is this one. So you have the P tags wrapped around the element, which is this is the paragraph text. So in this example, the P is the opening tag, and this is a paragraph of text, is the content, and the closing tag is there as well with the P. And together they form an HTML element that defines a paragraph of text. Different elements have different purposes and effects on content display. Some common elements include headings, heading H1 to H6, image sources, URL links, and more. HTML tags and elements work together to structure content and give meaning to the various parts of a web page. So by understanding how to use tags and elements effectively, you can create well-organized and visually appealing web pages as well. So the second concept is text formatting, and HTML basically provides a variety of tags that you can use to format and structure text content on your web pages. These tags help you control the appearance of your text and create headings and emphasis content and more. Some key text formatting we've seen before, we saw headings that have 6 different types of tags, H1 tags down to H6 tags, and they're used to create hierarchical titles and subtitles for your content. So for example, you have the main heading wrapped in H1 tags, then you've got H2 tags, the subheadings, etc. And then we also talked about paragraph using the P tag, and it's used to define paragraphs of text. It automatically adds spacing before and the content after it encloses. So an example here would be using the paragraph text as well. Then you have the emphasis. So the EM tag is used to emphasize text, usually displayed in italics, and the strong tab is used to indicate strong importance, typically displayed in bold. Search engines and screen readers may treat content within the strong as more important than content within the EM. So this is an example here. You can see this entire content is wrapped in paragraph tags, and then specific words are wrapped in the EM tag and the strong tag as well. The italic and bold tags, so the I tag is used for italics, and you have the B tag used to make the text bold. However, it's recommended to use EM and strong tag for semantic reasons as they convey more meaning. So another concept is images and media. So images and media play a really crucial role in enhancing the visual and interactive aspects of web pages. You have the image tag here, so the image element is used to embed images in an HTML document, and it doesn't require a closing tag and can be self-contained. The source attribute within the image tag specifies the source URL of the file you want to display. So in this example, image.jpg is the path to the image file, and description of the image is the alt tag that's displayed if the image can't be loaded. Alternative text is really important for accessibility and provides context to users who might not be able to see things. Next, you have video and audio. So HTML also allows you to embed multimedia elements like videos and audio files directly in your web pages. The video element is used for embedding videos, while the audio element is used for embedding audio. So a really basic example of the video, for example, is this one here. In this example, the controls attribute adds playback controls like play, pause, and volume to the video, and the source element inside the video element specifies the source and file of its type. Similarly, the audio tags are quite similar. So the audio controls give you playback options like pause, play, rewind, and then you've got this audio source and you've got the type as well. These multimedia elements give you the ability to provide a richer and more engaging user experience on your web pages by incorporating videos and audio tracks and other interactive media. Apart from embedding media files directly, you can also embed media from external sources like YouTube or Vimeo, and these platforms usually provide embed codes that you can copy and paste into your HTML document to display videos on your web page without hosting the video files yourself. Remember that video files can be quite large, so it's really important to optimize their sizes for faster loading time and to consider compatibility across different browsers and devices as well. So lastly, we have semantic HTML, and this refers to the practice of using HTML elements to convey meaning and structure to both browsers and developers, beyond just presentation and appearance. It involves using HTML tags that accurately describe the type and purpose of the content may contain. Semantic HTML is essential for creating accessible, well-organized, and search engine-friendly web pages. By using semantic elements, you make your content more understandable to both human and machines. Some key semantic HTML elements and their purposes include header, which represents the header section of a page. You have nav, that defines a section of navigation links that can link to different parts of a website. Main represents the main content of a document. Article defines an independent, self-contained piece of content. Then section represents a thematic group of content within a document, and it helps organize all content into different sections. You have aside, that contains content that is tangentially related to the main content and is often used for like sidebars, pull quotes, or advertisements. Footer will represent the footer section. Figure, caption, or figure is used to encapsulate images, videos, illustration, diagrams to provide a caption and description for the content. You have time, that represents a specific time or date range of time, and mark highlights the text as if it's been marked or highlighted with a marker pen. Block quote indicates that the enclosed text is a longer quotation from another source, and cite specifies the title of a work and the name of its author as well. Using semantic HTML elements not only helps with structuring your content in a meaningful way, but also improves accessibility for users with disability who rely on screen readers or other assistive technologies. Additionally, search engines may interpret the content more accurately, leading to better search engine rankings. When creating web pages, consider using semantic elements appropriately to reflect the purpose and hierarchy of your content. This will result in more maintainable and comprehensive code, but benefiting both developers and users. And that wraps up our video on the key concepts of HTML. So congratulations, you've taken your first steps into the world of HTML. We've explored essential concepts that lay the foundation of every web page you encounter, from structuring content to formatting text, embedding media, and understanding semantic HTML. You're now equipped with the knowledge to craft engaging, user-friendly, and exciting web experiences. As you continue your journey, don't be afraid to experiment, explore, and build upon what you've learned. The web is a dynamic canvas, and your newly found skills are your brushstrokes to paint vibrant and interactive landscapes. Thank you for joining us in this video. In the next video, we're going to start talking about some CSS, another essential language used in the world of website development. So if you don't want to miss out, make sure you hit that notification bell to stay updated, and leave a comment below if you have any questions or have any other topics that you want to explore. Thanks, and see you in the next one.